Hey guys, Eric here in New York, New York, as Meg and I continue our travels around the country. And I was just sitting in Panera where I've been working for the last couple of days, working on my book and also doing some coaching calls. And some guy came up next to me and just tapped me on the shoulder a few minutes ago and called me a con artist. And my first response was, what is this guy talking about? And I wanted to, like any other person, you get defensive. You want to rip the guy a new one. But I'm reading a book by Dr. Dyer's daughter called Don't Die With Your Music Still In You, meaning you're here for a purpose and to go after what it is that you're here to do with everything that you've got. And I try to think, well, what is the question I could ask myself? What is the frame that I could give so that I can see what this guy's actual intent was? So he said to me that he was listening to me yesterday talk to someone on the phone about what my next book is about, and then also he listened to one of my coaching calls that I was having while I was sitting there. And he said, you write personal development books and you coach people. He says, but everything that you're saying and everything that you're talking about is complete common sense. So aren't you basically legally scamming people, like being a con artist? So, I thought about it for a second. I said, what's the frame? What can I say to make this conversation go in a positive light? And I said, in reality, it all comes down to intent. I said, it is true that if we just listen to what our grandfather and great-grandfather and, the books we read and all the stuff that we've learned, if we just listen to what people have told us about life and how to be the best version of ourselves, and we actually believed in ourselves and did what we know how to do, yes, you wouldn't need someone to write a book for you, be your coach, or do anything like that. But again, most people don't follow through on what they know. If we just did what we know, we would be successful. And I said, it's all about intent, because if my intent is to have people pay me some money so that I can do whatever the heck I want, then maybe you could, this guy could be right. And I said, but my intent is that I'm not the answer. You are the answer. Each of us is the answer for ourselves, and we have everything inside of ourselves to accomplish everything we want to accomplish in life, but sometimes you need a little guidance along the way to help you actually achieve that stuff, and that's my job. And if I could get someone to get through their own mental blocks, physical blocks, emotional blocks that hold them back from being their true self so that they can go, help us find a cure for cancer, or they can, be that performer, or they could be that athlete, or they can, whatever it is someone is here to do, if I can just help them see what's already inside of them and unlock them, isn't there value in that? Isn't there value? Aren't I helping them and helping society by doing that? And he looks at me for a few seconds and he goes like this and he goes, "You're good. You're really good." And he just walks away. So I hope this video helps you to realize that in every moment, even if someone's coming after you, they're attacking what you believe in, what you're doing, use your mission, use what you're about to teach them. And right when he called me a con artist, I decided I was going to use this as a teaching moment. And, when I left, I said bye to the guy likes me now, we had a conversation or whatever. But again, it all comes back to his fear and other people's fear of, what if people are out there taking advantage of people, and he wanted to make sure I wasn't one of those people. And when he realized that I wasn't, I was truly there to give and to help other people, we became friendly and had a conversation. So I hope that helps you. When you get in those situations, think about what is the other person's intent, what are they really afraid of, what are they trying to get at, and can you use what you're about and your mission to teach them rather than attacking them back. So go out there, have a great day, live the movie, and we'll talk to you soon.